Wednesday the 2nd of December. Now I'm never usually up the allotment in December, or very rarely, but the weather's been so mild that stuff is still being harvested and still growing or starting to grow again. So it's been a very bizarre year. We've only had 2 hard frosts and that's it. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do this morning. The first thing is I'm going to show you the horseradish. Now I got this horseradish in like a 3-inch pot from Victoriana Nurseries about 4 years ago maybe, and I just popped it in a little hole and it's got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It needs to settle for a few years, and this will be the first time I've actually going to harvest some. Now during the summer the leaves grow beautiful and big and just look adorable, and then when it gets cold all the leaves die back and then they go all brown, so just remove those and put them in the compost heap, and then the following spring you'll get new shoots growing up. What I can show you now is the new shoots growing up. I know it's not the spring, I know it's December, but because it's been so mild the plant seems to think that it is. So let me just show you the old leaves, the new shoots that are coming up, and we will then harvest some, which will be jolly exciting. Now this is all of it here. Okay, these are the old leaves from this year. When they've gone brown they'll just you can just pull them off. They're not attached. You just pull them off very easily, and stick them in the compost heap. Now here, if I move a few more, you should be able to see some new shoots coming through. Now I'll just, once I've taken all the old leaves off, I'll just put some soil over them just to sort of to cover them up a little bit. But we will harvest. There's a huge lump here and then there's a little lump over here, so I think I'll harvest some of that. So if I just clear away a bit more of that, you see they come away very easily. Now these new shoots may well, it depends what sort of winter we have. If we have a very hard winter they may well die back, and then new ones will come up. Don't worry. Or they may stay. It just depends what the temperature is. So basically what I want is I want this yellow section here, but you can take it from anywhere. I might dig this bit up actually. It will rip, don't worry about that. This is what you use. You use the root in your horseradish. Now as your horseradish. So just push the fork down as far as it will go. This could be quite tricky to take out actually, because it's going to be very sturdy. Hang on, this could take a bit more. I'll have to come back to you when I've got some nearly out, because this could take a while. I'll be back with you in a bit. Now don't worry about being quite robust with this. It needs to be. If you're not robust with it you can't get it out. Okay, there. Whatever you don't want then just stick back in the ground. But there, I've got some out. You can see it's ripped all the way off there, but that's fine. The rest of it, oh the smell, oh wow, oh that is unbelievable. Whatever you don't want, I'm just going to take that little bit, whatever you don't want just put back in the soil, push it down and cover it up, and then it will be absolutely fine for next year. But I've got to show you that. This is amazing. Right, there's the bit I've got there. You can see where it's ripped off the bottom bit, because it will go down. Horseradish will go down and down and down and down. So every year at the winter just rip off what you would like, but you smell it and it really smells. You know when you open a jar of horseradish and you get that lovely smell? That's what this smells like. So all you would need to do, I'll take this home, I'll cut off the green, I'll peel the skin and then just grate it. It will be very hot. It won't be mild like the ones that you find in the supermarket. This will be hot stuff. Maybe mix it with a little bit of mayonnaise if you want. Thin the mayonnaise down a little bit with some white wine vinegar or something. But that will be amazing. When I do it, I will show you, and I will do a bit of a taste test as well. Hopefully steam won't come out of my ears, but you won't need much. So that is a section, a very small section of my horseradish, and horseradish will just spread. So make sure that when you plant a small plant, you give it plenty of space to grow, and it will reward you with all this wonderful stuff. So I know what we're going to be having for Sunday dinner. We're going to be having roast beef and horseradish. Now I'll just clear up round here on this bed, and then I'll move on to something else. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, now another job that needs doing, which is going to take a very long time, is to clear out the strawberry beds. Now at the end of every year, every season, once the strawberries are finished, just leave the leaves until they go brown. When you've finished with all the other bits, this is usually the last job that you can do, is just to take all the leaves off the strawberries and just give them a clear up. If you don't take the leaves off, it's like anything, if you don't give it a good clear out, then it just doesn't like it and doesn't do well the following year. So you would have hopefully found that once your strawberries are finished, then the runners have gone out. If you've missed some runners, which we always do miss runners, because sometimes you get one going out and then all of a sudden loads of them go out, and just give the strawberry bed a good thorough sort. If there are some that are too close together or that are old plants, get rid of the old plants. This is the best time to do it. Mine actually had a second flourish of strawberries, which was really quite bizarre. I got some more in October, which I shouldn't have done. It was just because it was so warm. So I'll just show you what the strawberry plants should look like now and what to do with them. Right, well, as you can see, lots of the leaves have turned, or they're about to turn, or they're getting spotty, and so all you need to do is just clip them all off. That's all they need to do. The best place to then put these is the compost heap, because they will break down nicely. It's also a good opportunity to take out any weeds as well. So you're just also getting air into the plant as well. And just have a thorough going over. In fact, to be honest with you, you might not need to clip. You might just need to just gently pull. It depends what frame of mind you're in at the time when you do this. This can take a while. To start with, it will look like you're not getting anywhere, but then all of a sudden you will be. So just cut them right down to the ground level. If you do like I've just done, I've just pulled out a small one. I'm going to take this home, I'm going to put it in a pot, and then when it's a bit bigger, spring next year, or sort of early spring, I'll then put it back out, because I'm going to fill the tyres up with strawberry plants. So that's what I'll do with that one. So I'll save that. But it's just a case of going through, cutting them off, and getting rid of any debris, and then all the oxygen can get in. If you are able to, just get a little fork in there and just open up the soil a little bit, because the soil will get quite hard round them over a few years if you haven't dug it. Don't worry if you chop off some really nice new leaves that are coming. Don't worry about that, because more will come back. But you'll find that the strawberries sort of go dormant. They go to sleep during the winter, and then they'll come back again in the spring. So I'll just carry on with this. This bed is huge. It is going to take me ages. I know I won't finish it today. I'll end up carrying on with it. It's going to take me, I reckon, a good few days, but I'll just keep plodding on and give it a declutter. Right, well, you know what, I think that's it for today. I've got another cabbage. I'll give the outer leaves to the chickens. I've got some kale for the chickens as well because they do like that, and obviously I've got my horseradish. But basically all I've got to do up the allotment now is just to weed and just to sort of sort out and tidy. So I don't think there's anything else. There might be the odd thing that I can show you up the allotment this year. So this could be the last allotment video of this year. Don't worry, I will do more next year, and hopefully they'll start in sort of maybe the end of February, possibly. Depends. But this is not the last one, but this is the last one of the year, I think, for up here. If something does crop up and I think, oh, I must show you that, then I will make a video. But I'm sure there'll be more videos for the rest of the year, because obviously I'll have to show you how I saute my cabbage, because a lot of you have asked that, and there'll be some cooking ones for the rest of the year, so hopefully you'll find those interesting. But that's it for today, so I'm just going to clean up, go home and have some lunch, because I'm very hungry now because I've been working so very hard. Well, I hope you found that interesting, and I will see you very soon.